back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Universal Star League. The University Star League. It's universal, though, across Stockholm and Sweden. You know, we're really on top of things here. But thanks very much to the guys, Njal and Fubar. Interesting name.
They're breaking it down. Yeah, very interesting names, both of those guys. They're interesting people.
Yeah, I know. Fubar really looks like he can mess somebody up. Huh?
He's been doing MMA. And again, this is the same joke as every time. He's been doing MMA, the sport, not the person.
Yeah, you got a little giggle out of me earlier, but you've been saying it all day, so I get it.
I was kind of hoping it would grow on you, I guess.
Yeah, you know, it's not amongst other things, huh?
All right, fair enough.
All right, well, guys, we are actually going to be here to talk a little bit before we start our next block, which is going to be the Gold League here, the third place match and the finals. We're actually going to talk a little bit about what University Star League are looking to achieve here, running this league, putting this together with the season 2, you know, coming to a conclusion today and tomorrow. You know, are there any plans for the future?
Yes, there are plans for the future. The big problem for us with University Star League is that, well, this is a group of university students putting this together, and we started off in just 2 computers and a camera and just trying to get something together, scraping together equipment. And then we stumbled across some sponsors, and we stumbled across a lot of other people who thought that this was an awesome initiative. We stumbled upon some casters, and all of a sudden we got this whole venue with full packed of computers.
This pimp venue.
This pimp venue, that trademark, patent pending on that one. And then we have booths that we've built ourselves for players to play in. We've taken players here from all around Sweden and so forth, and still we have no funding for this project whatsoever. So all of the funding for this, every penny that's been used for this, has been put down by us personally, not me, because I don't have that much money because I'm a student, but other people in the project. Common. Yeah, we've helped with. I've provided a lot of time. Other people have provided some money. Other people have provided, what we could, since we're all working and studying and so forth. So what we want to do is we want to take this further. We would want this to be a Nordic league, and we would want to be able to do the PR we need, and we would like to do so much more. But right now, it's the funding and the time. So we're always looking for people. If anyone would like to join, just go to unisl.se. You can see what type of people we would want. This is a whole community thing, and because it's a community thing as well, we're working on a crowdfunding campaign, which will be released now during the week at some point. We've produced a trailer, and the campaign itself is all uploaded to funded by me, and we're waiting for the administration there to just let it kick in.
And so people can find it where, the information about this?
The information at this, as of right now, at unisl.se, our webpage. And if you follow us on Facebook and if you follow us on Twitter, we will definitely broadcast about that. We will tell people that now it has gone live. And if you want to support Middle Ground Esports, because that's what we want to do, we want to build the segment in between,
you're the
underneath.
Stepping stone. That's the beauty.
Yeah, we're the stepping stone underneath the pro leagues, because there's so many leagues and so many tournaments and so many events for pro players, but nothing really underneath that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
StarCraft 2 has been a big issue as well.
Exactly.
This is a great step for that. You're able to meet them halfway.
That's exactly what we want to do. So next up coming is the Gold League games, and after that, you and me are going to cast the Bronze Silver League games. Oh, that's going to be so much fun.
I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah. So take your casting knowledge with you, all the things about build orders and all that.
I'm silver last I checked, so it should be pretty good.
Okay, that's good. I'm bronze, so it's okay.
We're going to have the perfect input for this match.
We're
going to be so on top of it.
We're going to be awesome, really. So if you want to see that, you should check in later on. But yeah, that's the thing. We want to be able to give these people a chance to compete at their level. And get to feel like this is a serious competition. This is taken seriously. We've been working as much as we could on trying to get the information and administration again together for the tournament. But since we have to put so much time and effort into just getting the bare necessities together for this tournament, then it's not on the level where we would want it to be. But it will be in the future. We will keep working on making this bigger. And hopefully we'll find some huge sponsors that want to go in with a lot of money. Komplett and QPad and now Kingston are stepping in with gear, and they can give us a lot of gear, and they've given us so much more than we could ever.
I mean, you were going through that bag earlier, and it seemed like the bottomless bag. You were just
it's the bottomless. It's an SSD drive. And here's ago.
I want that SSD.
I want an SSD as well. I'm thinking about kicking one of our players out and winning this.
Well,
myself.
Hey, I mean, they did it already. We already have a stand-in coming in later.
That's true, actually. Yeah. So I'm going to appreciate it. That's true.
You and I, we play together as a team.
Yeah,
we split the boot.
Or we just let these people win here and we show the bag on the broadcast, and
fun.
then they won't get the bag.
Oh yeah, I
No,
like where you're going with
that's
this.
the
No,
bad-
no,
no,
the
that's
bag
bad.
it doesn't have anything in it.
We should do this, and
We
we
give
should
them the
not
bag,
tell.
that's the
We should not
prize.
tell anyone about this. Anyway,
Right.
yeah. So let's get to the point. No, we're gonna start our Kickstarter campaign, or it's not a Kickstarter. That's the word for the crowdfunding campaign.
It's the buzzword.
Yeah, it's the
these days.
buzzword, you might say.
We're all starting Kickstarters, and you guys are going to put together a documentary too, right?
Yep. Yeah. We're working on we actually are working on a documentary as well. There's so much stuff that's happening.
Why'd you have to go there, Peter?
I don't know. Don't even. I don't. So that's going to be awesome. We're going to broadcast that out, and every little something helps. So if you have 10 kroners over, just please donate those to us, and we can make esports happen.
So we do happen to have a cameraman here. So why don't you get on your knees and just ask the camera at that point, man? Please give us your money.
Give us all your stuff.
We need to eat.
Hur länge vill jag gärna ville jag vara. That's a student thing.
Okay.
You're not going to get that. Anyway.
No, but hey, really, it is going a long way. I mean, if you guys do have anything to go ahead and put towards the cause, I mean, putting together UniSL, keeping these kinds of events going, and keeping these players involved.
Yeah.
I mean, giving them the prizes already. We've already established that Kingston are willing to give bottomless bags of loot, but.
We have all the stuff.
Helps.
Now the big problem is that we've been able to borrow the production equipment mostly from QPad. We've gotten the production gear, computers from Komplett. But then again, getting players here, buying a little food, driving stuff in a car, all that costs, and they're small costs, but they add up. So there's a lot of money that goes into just a pure administration. If we had that, this would be able to grow to completely different.
I mean, it's already astounding how far you've come in the
It's
past.
we don't even believe that we're here right now doing this, and we met people outside in the hallway going, "What is this? How much does it cost?" And we're like, zero.
Something that we have to mention as well. Be sure to check out the site, because if you want to get involved and help UniSL grow, if you have technical expertise, management, anything of the sort. Be sure to check out the website and get connected on Facebook and Twitter at University SL, I believe.
Yes, exactly.
Check it out and go ahead and throw your names out there. Say that, hey, we can actually go ahead and lend a hand if you guys need it.
Exactly. Throw us an email, and if you're not qualified for any of the things there and you still want to help out, then of course there's always room for people in the organization. The organization has grown with people of different skills coming in and stating, I could do this. Can we add this somehow?
Right.
And we are very happy to do that all the time. I want to talk about one more last thing, and then I want to show us the trailer for that. Really, what?
No, please.
No, I will talk about it.
Let's go.
No, yeah,
talk
sure.
About it.
Yeah, we'll talk about
I'm
it.
putting you on the spot now. You have to talk about it.
I'm talking about it. What was I going to talk? Oh, never mind. No, I want to talk about what we want to do for the esports community on another level, because we want to provide this whole middle segment. But on one end as well, the esports community is mainly not for maybe people of our own age, people getting out of the schools, and there's a lot of events that are broadcasted, and there are huge LAN parties at DreamHack and so forth. But it's kind of inconvenient. Thank you very much.
No problem.
For people of our own age to go there, it's hard to make the time and so forth. So we want to create esports events that we are comfortable with. We want to have a bar connected to the main stage. We want to be able to, sit down, have a beer, talk with people of our own age, and we want to create a mature community. We want to get away from, there's so much BM, there's so much bad manners for people who don't speak geek. There's so much douchebaggery going on in esports as well, and we want to just create a nice community with people of our own age playing on our own conditions, and that's what we're really working on with University Star League as well. So if you support that, then join us as well. Sign up for the next tournaments and tell us if you can help with anything. We'd be very happy to have you. And I just want to, before we end this show, our trailer for the crowdfunding campaign, and it'll go live sometime during the week, and we'll broadcast that out. So follow us, and if you have if you want to help us grow, then contribute in that sense.
For me, esports is the next evolutionary step of sports entertainment.
University Star League, or UniSL, is an esport tournament for students in Sweden. Basically, esports on a competitive level.
For people of our own age to get to join together and on our own conditions play and watch esports.
The goal has always been to bring esports to a wider audience and make it more mainstream.
There needs to be a lot more entertainment value in a lot of the broadcasting.
Really professional looking stream.
Best entertainment production in esports.
As far as I'm concerned, this is the best thing. This is the cat's meow. This is awesome because it's all gonna, it has to start at the college level to have the kind of long-lasting sort of leagues that we want.
Since we started, we've gotten responses from so many people. So a lot of our partners became very interested in xhabit and Komplett. They really stepped up to the mark.
Blizzard really gave us a lot, and it's just got bigger and bigger, and I don't think anyone anticipated how big our final event was going to be.
Oh, there you are. Jesus Christ, we're 1.5 days into the tournament. Dude, you're so late. I don't even... just sit down and just put your stuff on. There we go.
There it is. I present to you
the champion of
University Star League, Madalisk GG.
Bam! GG, there we go.
Most of the funding from Season 1 came from the crew itself.
But we don't have the ability to pay for this ourselves, of course, in the long run either.
We started off with Stockholm, now we're doing Sweden, and we hope to go to Europe after that.
If this project gets funded, we are able to get the cameras that we need, the microphones and the cables and everything.
We also need money for all the administrational costs, like shipping players.
To buy them a train ticket to get down to Stockholm, weekly costs, weekly updates.
Cool trailers, cool music videos.
More central venues and larger venues.
Go around and host different events in different cities.
To basically do what we dreamed of doing.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So, take the time, go and check out the website, University Star League or universitysl.se. You can get all the information there about the following leagues that are going to be coming up. Season 3, I'm sure, is right around the corner. But also, you can get connected on Facebook.com and Twitter. Same address, but you get all the news from University Star League there. So, now I think it's time to start off our next block of games. And it's going to be the Gold League, third place match, and the finals. Those are going to be coming up next. 2 best-of-5 series. And we have the players here now. The first player who's going to be playing in the third place match is going to be Rakvatten, I think. Rakvatten? Is he around? I hope I'm just not trashing his name completely right now because my Swedish is impeccable, I admit. But, sometimes I do mess up. But hopefully we will be speaking to Rakvatten in a minute here for our little pre-match interview. I suppose I will call up his opponent, which is going to be InterWill. InterWill is actually going to be the stand-in for one of our other opponents who was supposed to play in this match. It was xhabit, who couldn't quite make it here today. So we did have to pull in somebody to actually take his spot, and he will be standing in. It's pretty similar as far as skill is concerned, so we shouldn't have any trouble there. But hopefully we will be able to bring him up. There we go. InterWill, come on up. And Rakvatten? Am I pronouncing that right? You have to tell me. Am I pronouncing that right?
Yeah, actually pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm on point, despite my horrible American accent.
Rakvatten.
Rakvatten. Yeah? Ah, you see, I just need somebody. I'm a parrot, actually.
Yeah.
All right, so first of all, let me get your races, because now we get to judge you now, right? We get to kind of look at you and be like, do you play Protoss, do you play Zerg, do you play Terran?
So I've chosen to play Zerg in this game. Sorry.
Right. So you're going to play Zerg?
Yes.
You good at Zerg? Do
I
you like
don't,
making them lings and all
I don't actually know. It'll be interesting.
You don't actually know?
No, I mean I'm the stand-in, so I guess I'm kind of a wild card.
But that's the thing. You have the opportunity to be able to just talk the biggest smack right now because nobody actually knows how good you are. So you can just be like, I'm as good as Madalisk, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. But you're choosing to say.
Yeah. I just finished my placement matches, and this will be interesting.
Here, I'll take it. So, you just finished your placement matches just now?
Yes.
God damn, okay. And you feeling good?
Yeah. It'll be interesting.
All right, let's go ahead and hear what your opponent has to say. So, Rakvatten, what race do you play?
Terran.
Pardon me?
Terran.
You play Terran?
Yeah.
Gold League, top 8, top 16, top 32?
Well, I just finished my placement matches for this new season, and
think placed the top gold or something.
Top gold.
But then I didn't play, and then I dropped to like 96th place in the league or something.
For shame, man. For shame. You have other things to do than play StarCraft? I don't believe it.
Yeah, I study.
You study? What do you study?
I'm studying to become a teacher in math and history.
In history, math and history.
Yeah, for both for upper secondary school / high school.
I see. There's quite a lot of information to retain. Are you feeling confident about your chances?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And were you platinum or above before, or did you just play straight into gold when you came in for your placement matches? Just curious to see. Where we stand.
I came straight into gold for this season. In the Wings of Liberty, I was in Diamond actually.
I see.
Then I got so afraid of playing. I just wanted to keep my rank.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
one of the. That's the. It's like you have to put
Ladder
that.
anxiety, or whatever you want to call it.
Did you find a way to work around it, or did you just completely step away from the game at that point?
I stepped away from the game for like 2 years or something. Came back this summer, I think.
This summer, so you're fresh. You're good. Your strength is renewed.
Yeah, I find it fun to play again.
Well, what do you think about your Zerg opponent over here? You think you're going to take him to town?
I have no idea of who he is. But yeah, it's going to be.
I mean, feel free to judge him by his appearance. I mean, you can really just go for it.
He's got a nice beard.
He's got a nice beard. All right.
So he's probably a good player.
And this is coming from a connoisseur too.
Yeah.
It's coming from a man who knows.
Yeah.
He's got the gift. See, I don't have the gift, as you guys saw just a minute ago. I failed miserably when it comes to growing beards. I know, it's pretty bad. All right, so guys, I think, do you have anything you'd like to say, to answer? He did compliment your beard.
He's got a nice beard as well.
You guys. This guy. All right, guys. Well, we're going to go ahead and let you get ready for your match. And, well, if you'd like to shake hands, and actually we can go ahead and get this match underway. It is going to be a best of 5. And do you happen to know which map we'll be starting on? No. All right, well then, random then, we'll just get into it. But go ahead and get into your booth, into your box, into your fishbowl. Same goes for you. And we'll be able to move on with this. But guys, as we are going to be getting ready for this match, we're going to give them a little bit of time to get warmed up and make sure all the settings are squared away. We're actually going to hand this off to our commentary duo, who are going to be bringing you the action throughout this best of 5 series. So guys, take it away.
Thank you, Semler. And hi, everyone, and welcome to the caster desk at University Star League. My name is Mikael Marvinmega Jansson, and I'm here with a familiar face you've probably seen all day.
Yeah, and I'm Tenshi casting the previous set of today in the first block of the University Star League Casual Finals Day.
And I've seen some horrible things today. I saw Lucas here suck his whole bowl of noodles in 3 seconds flat.
That is like, people don't need to know that. Like, I'm already...
It is important information. We need to share this.
People already go like, oh, you're so fucking Asian.
And you just stereotype it by ordering noodles.
I'm getting like more and more stereotyped, like for every breath I take.
Oh my God, you're stereotyping yourself. Typecasted.
Yeah. Anyway, ladies and gents, we're going to be having this best of 5 coming up shortly, so...
It's going to be the Battle of the Beards.
Battle of the Beards? Yeah, both guys have made massive
they have
beards.
epic beards.
They're so manly.
Yeah, and you have a small, wise Asian beard going here.
It's like a stage. It's not even a serious stage. I just forgot to shave this morning.
Oh, that's quite impressive just to forget shaving.
I couldn't sleep because I was so excited about casting today. So I actually fell asleep at 5 a.m.
Yeah, and I also heard that you actually volunteered to stay up all night to guard the equipment here at University Star League.
So we don't need to pull all the cords and all shit like that, because I'm actually really comfortable with just chilling here, falling asleep here on the chairs, or something like that.
Yeah, you're like a cat. You can sleep everywhere.
I'm lazy.
Lazy cat.
It's a wonder that I actually had the energy to get up after 3 hours of sleep.
Oh wow.
So
we're going to see a friend of mine. So Albert is a friend and also a part of the Barcraft crew, which I'm a part of. So I'm an expert in watching StarCraft and drinking beer. So if you need any tips on watching StarCraft or drinking beer, please hit me up on Twitter or in real life when you come here. All right. So, how is it looking for our players? Are they easing into the map right now?
Yeah, I think they just sorted veto and stuff like that. So we're just waiting for the lobby and everything to get set up.
So it's going to be Zerg versus Terran, which is none of your specialties, actually.
I know CVT pretty well. Like
you're a Protoss player.
Like
you don't know anything.
You
else
guys would
but
be
Protoss.
surprised at how well I know ZVT, which isn't actually amazing. But
you're going to say
well
the
enough.
one build Marines, the other one builds Zerg.
As well, I know ZVT well enough.
Marines good,
anyway,
Zergling good,
like a Neanderthal.
Yep.
Now we're just getting the map beaters and stuff like that sorted out.
All right.
Yep. In the meanwhile, guys, I think you should definitely check this guy out because he is
a handsome dude.
Yeah, he's very handsome, but he's also one of the guys behind Barcraft and Bar of Legends, right?
Yes, Bar of Legends that is actually going on tonight. So
yeah, but don't watch that.
No.
Watch this.
Indeed, indeed.
This
watch
is better.
this. If you're on stream and if you're having a beer in your hand, please cheer for all of our competitors in this tournament.
Yeah.
Because we certainly will. We don't have any beer available because
Not yet.
No, you don't cast and drink. It's like
Oh no, I think you're wrong. We could.
yes, we could. But hey, I'm a funny guy even when I don't drink, so it's okay. I intoxicate everyone around me.
that doesn't sound healthy.
It's my BO.
But in any case, things are getting set up now, and I think we'll be getting this show on the road shortly. We'll see what the first map is going to be. It's actually going to be Aquilon Wastes, Zerg versus Terran.
A classic matchup.
Just waiting for everything to get sorted out.
Yeah, I'm checking out your monitor there. That's some cool stuff you are going there. What game is that?
Oh, I don't know. Looks like League of Legends.
Yeah, it could be League of Legends, but it's not enough trash talk in the chat to be League of Legends.
You make a point. We'll see who goes mid lane. Anyway, just making sure that everything is running smoothly and that everything is correct. And we'll be shortly going into game 1 of this best of 5.
And as many people have said before me, check out the University Star League site at unisl.se if you want to help out and be one of the crew. Maybe you can be a caster and sit between me and Lucas here and say cool stuff.
Tricast.
Wow.
Like one guy here on tiny stool.
So we need to find a tiny person.
Yeah.
If you're a tiny person and you would like to help out with University Star League, please check out www.unisl.se. All right. Are you actually checking out yourself on the stream?
No, I'm just making sure.
Yes, you are.
Oh, shut up. Right then.
Yes. All right. So it's all right. We're counting down right now to go directly into the game.
There we
we?
go.
Yes,
Countdown
we
has
are.
started.
Yes.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is the first map in the specified series between the players. What is it going to be? ZVT, on Aquilon.
So it's going to be InterWill versus rakvatten. So Semmler, if you hear this, it's pronounced rakvatten.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Lesson number 1 is Swedish for beginners.
Anyway, how about we come into the game and introduce our players? So, you take it away.
Yeah, of course. Into the bottom right corner, we have the player InterWill, a Barcraft crew, and also a very handsome man and a handsome beard. And in the top left corner, we have the player rakvatten, also an extremely handsome beard and an extremely nice man playing Terran in blue.
Yes. So, Aquilon Wastes. This map is pretty narrow. Mech is pretty strong on it because, I mean, there are a lot of engagement angles that are difficult for Zerg to take against sieged up Terran. So, we could see Mech, we could see Bio. There's quite a few things that Terran have at their disposal in this matchup. But it's going to come down a lot to timings and stuff like that of what they decide to do. Now, I want to just point out right away, we see InterWill actually banking a lot of money now, and he's not sent out a drone or anything. Now he's making an Overlord. and rakvatten is just going for depot and racks. Standard one racks expo.
Ooh, here, he's going for an extractor trick. That's some pro shit.
So Gosu. This is the GSL.
Yeah, and also I would say I'm going to meet Albert afterwards. He's a friend of mine, so I can actually trash talk him a lot. I'm not going to do that because he's such a nice person.
We'll see. No, wait. It depends on how he plays in the series.
Yeah.
Anyway, we see here no gas going down for rakvatten yet. He could potentially be taking one, and the expo is taking it for InterWill. He has not got too many drones at this point.
No, he's playing it very safe, going for expansion. No hatchery at all.
He has 12 drones when he's going for this expo, and rakvatten is going for full wall off and the gas.
Yes.
Both players at fairly low worker counts at this point in the game. No pool started yet though for InterWill.
All right. So now the pool comes down, and it's going to be interesting to see if he's... there's probably going to be a bigger macro game. There's not going to be any rushes, and I'm hoping for roaches. You know that I always call out something absurd, and it happens in games.
Is that so early? Like, the only thing that I know that you've been jinxing is, like, SCVs dying.
Yeah, that's... I'm sort of legendary here, too, when I just point out that, oh, there's going to be, you know, a lot of SCVs dying right now, and a lot of SCVs will be dying. So I'm telling you that this time, a lot of SCVs will be dying.
Okay, so you're calling it already. Anyway, InterWill has got gas taken, and his pool is about to finish, so he'll potentially go for like speed, banes, depends on if he decides to pull those guys off gas. Now note that these guys are not like super high masters, so there's a lot of things that can be going on that at all times will not be making a whole lot of sense, but I think that really adds a flavor to StarCraft 2.
Indeed it is. It's much more fun to watch when you don't know what's actually happening. It's sort of a roller coaster.
Like when you can't read, as a caster, when you can't read what's going on, like fun shit generally happens. But we have Reactor going down on this racks, and he's getting a factory as well, so we're probably going to be seeing Reactor Hellions coming out of rakvatten with an expansion behind this as well. So he's actually playing it very standard.
Yeah, scouting Overlord there, checking out what's happening, and sees the Reactor, and he also sees the barrack and factory here, so it's, that's a good scout.
Yeah, he probably like if he's like played enough, he should understand what's going to be happening. InterWill has not pulled gas or gas. He's getting speed as well. Not going crazy with the drones yet. So we'll see. He's actually making 2 overlords right now, 3 overlords, and if we see a roach warren, then that would make sense. Like, because you want a lot of supply, because roaches are very supply heavy.
Yes, they are. If I went well, I would go into a third base and go directly into full gas on everyone, and then go full out roach.
Just max roach on 3 bases against Terran.
Yep.
Now we have the Reactor Hellions coming out, 6 Marines so far, and natural CC complete. It's on high ground, and a starport for rakvatten. The transition between English and then like throwing in a Swedish word is so weird. But here we have it. Look, roach warren coming down here for InterWill.
Call it.
Well played, GG.
Yes.
InterWill now, he has 27 drones, and he should actually be moving a few of those drones down to his natural domain. He's actually getting a let as well. Could we be using like burrow and burrow movement? That would be super cool. Now rakvatten is starting a wall off with a single depot on the low ground in his natural, and he's getting a single medevac, so he could just go and drop. Yeah, I think he can fit 3 Marines and a Hellion, or all of these Hellions in a medevac.
The thing is that is Albert's going to actually see this coming, or is he just going to play blind and go directly for his build, don't go build any defense, anything? That's actually the biggest question right now, because if he can participate, anticipate and see exactly what's happening and see that the drop is coming, he's going to be in big trouble.
We'll see. rakvatten now taking his natural. He's building a bunker, moving out with the sort of 6 Hellions. He has not scouted his opponent yet, and the lair is about to finish, and a few roaches are going to be popping. I think InterWill has like misrallied his units though, because there are some Zerglings and like his units are stuck by his hatcheries.
No, they're not misrallied. It's mind games, Lucas. It's mind games.
Okay, now he's adding 2 engineer evolution chambers here to start a wall off, and he's coming here with a queen and a bunch of roaches, and even drones coming in to fight. Very overly aggressive drones. Those guys have serious anger issues. Now the roaches here, postured with the queen. Are they on hold position though? I'd like to see. We'll find out very shortly.
There's a slight, you can actually sneak past.
Yeah, there's a gap here. Look, oh my god, so many aliens. Another Lings come in, and they actually stopped that at the very last moment, and now a few more roaches coming out, and again, he's actually denying the entry to his base pretty well here, and we've got a spine crawler coming as well. However,
check out our Terran play. What is going transitioning into?
He's getting a second. He's got a second factory, and he's getting cloak for banshees. Not started banshees yet, though. So we'll see. But these roaches now just still keeping these Hellions out of his base. InterWill doing a pretty good job.
Yeah. It looks like actually
wait, by the way, we missed a drop in the main there of InterWill, and he did lose a total of 9 drones to that.
That's really good.
It wasn't too much.
No,
he's at 34 drones to 32 SVs. Okay, so as I said, you generally want to have like a significant advantage in workers. But we have a third CC coming down here for rakvatten as well. He's adding double armory, so he's going to be going into mech with cloak banshee.
It's not a bad build, and especially against roaches, as they are quite fragile when it comes to air attacks, and very fragile against, you know, massed mech play. So it's going to be interesting to see how InterWill is going to respond to this, because he needs something actually to get to those banshees, or else they're going to just snipe everything on the map.
Yeah, we'll see.
There's no defense.
He has no detection either.
No.
So, but now we have a drop. He's probably going to load up, and he does load up in this medevac, and now he's going to drop into the main and upload all of these. It looked as if InterWill was on his way to intercept it, but wow, he's actually going to be loading up a total of 7 Hellions coming into the main. But there is a spine, 1 roach, a missed rallied roach, and double queen air. So I think that he should be able to not suffer too much damage. So here comes a big drone pool line. All the drones are actually getting lined up. And oh my god, so many. Oh no, he focused. He wasted a volley on top of that hatchery. 5 drones have fallen, and the additional 2, but he actually only lost 7 drones to those 7 Hellions. So
that was really good play by InterWill. He actually pulled his drones around and moved them, but here comes the Banshee sneaking around. It needs to have cloak ready, because otherwise...
it does have cloak.
Oh wow, that queen is going down.
Yeah, he needs a cloak now and start moving overseas. There, it cloaked, a tank is sieged up with a bunch of aliens and Banshee in the natural as well of rakvatten. Here we have a bunch of InterWill's roaches moving across the map. He does not have roach speed for these, I believe. And here he comes, engaging into those tanks. And the Banshee is still wreaking havoc in the main base here of InterWill, killing a lot of these drones. 2 spines, 2 spores going down, but here comes a Hellbat, even a bunch of SCVs being pulled off, and these roaches are easily getting cleaned up, and he's forced to back out with that single surviving roach.
Yeah, but the thing with roaches...
PTSD roach.
Yes, but the thing with roaches is that there's always more.
Yeah, but here the spines are finished up, by the way.
There's a spore.
The spores. 7 kills on that Banshee. Right now, InterWill has lost 22 drones to the harass of rakvatten. He's down to 24 drones. That's all.
Third is also getting harassed there a bit from the Banshee.
It's coming into the natural now. There is a spore there, however, so he should just move his queens in position, but this Banshee is actually racking up quite a few kills. Here the spore crawler doesn't burrow, so rakvatten should just be moving out of there. Yeah, he does. He gets out. No problem. Total of 27 kills, or drones killed. Slowly rakvatten just building up a mech army, getting a bunch of tanks, Hellbats, even getting 1-1.
I feel that rakvatten is doing the harassment really, really well. He's not wasting that much units and stuff. He's just, you know, slowly working his way inside InterWill's defenses, and then just he's gonna push in with his huge army and try to finish everything.
Yeah, he could do that. Like his army is just gonna be so strong, like in a straight-up engagement. InterWill, however, does have this third base, which is a saving grace in the second. He just needs to re-establish that drone count. He's at a total of 36. And we also see rakvatten establishing his third base right now. Even Thor's being added in, and Blue Flame Hellions. The production tab is just a lot going on for Terran.
Yes, and InterWill is a bit behind, so he should expand once more just to get the economy up and rolling. But he's aiming for a bit more defense, and he quickly saturated that base. So that was
he needs to do that. He really needs to get the drone count up in order to like be able to have enough units to fight this.
Here comes another drop.
This mini mech army. It's a double Hellbat drop, and I think Blue Flame is soon done.
Yeah.
He should just wait for that. Like he should wait. He shouldn't go in before Blue Flame. But I mean, there's a spore, and there's a spine, and there's a second spore, and there's a queen, and there's 2 roaches and 2 lings. Maybe these guys can defend. We'll see. The spire being dropped here for InterWill as well. He's going to be prepping to go into Mutalisks.
Yeah, it feels like as soon as you get a Spire up and can just transition into Mutalisks, the drops are going to quickly stop because...
Yeah, it gets difficult to drop.
Yeah, it's going to quickly snipe them. And Also, when it comes to Hellion, they're not that good against Mutalisks.
No, if Hellions could shoot up, wow, that'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, anti-air flamethrowers, air to air, air to ground.
Yeah, that'd be ridiculous.
To air.
That'd be sick. Quite a few Hellbats. Good tank spread there from rakvatten actually, and he's got a sizable army. Here, however, the drop does come into the main. The Medvac does get taken out right away, and even drones being pulled off with the fight. Oh, wow. Hellbats are so good. They even killed that spine. But they're not very mobile, and look at him. He's trapped in between all of these buildings. And rakvatten throwing the sad face there, and just attacking that roach ward. InterWill now equalizing the worker count slightly with 55 drones to 53 SCVs.
Yeah, it feels like InterWill is just doing his thing. He's moving, he's building his bases. He's like slowly building up his army, but still, the supply lead is in rakvatten's favor.
Yeah,
so
quite significantly as well.
Yeah, but that could quickly change. That's the thing with Zerg. They can easily just mark a hatchery, push the larva, and then push R, and then you're maxed.
Yeah, like
that's how you play Zerg, ladies and gentlemen.
It would be more common to do it against Protoss, like a lot of roaches, I say.
Yeah.
But like roaches do fairly well against mech, as well. Like as long as you don't run into tanks in siege mode. Quite a few Thors though, and these Hellbats. Actually, the entire mech army has 1-1.
Yeah, and I feel like rakvatten's got a good composition. He has Thors, he has everything up and rolling. He has siege tanks. So it's
he's even getting a Raven. I think this is just a clear creep. I like that.
Yeah. Still, the creep spread from InterWill isn't that good. I will talk with him about that later.
Yeah. You scold him there. A bunch of these mutas are still floating above the hatcheries here of InterWill, and he's just got a small flocker of a total of 6. These roaches and lings are denying this 4th base. I don't think he knows about the 3rd base there by that rakvatten has taken.
Here they come, the Mutalisks.
First of all, there's a lot of turrets going up here, and rakvatten is just like, fuck this, get out. Oh yeah, he can't actually, he needs to be careful with these mutas, because now here comes the Thors. Yeah, gotta get out of there. And
it's like a wow.
Turrets all over the place. It's like a turret maze. No turrets in the 3rd base. Oh, there is one. There is one. And now there like so many turrets. Where do you go? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Two
it's like
mutas. Two mutas survive.
Wow.
And still a few more mutas. Quite a few mutas actually are still hovering above the bases here of InterWill.
Yeah, not that many survived. They just jumped in, got shut down, and then went out again. So I feel they didn't do that much. Well, actually, they actually forced rakvatten to build even more anti-air.
Well, he's got an economy, so he doesn't mind. A lot of drones in the 3rd base, again, of InterWill. He needs to spread out his drones a bit more. But he's going for an infestation pit, so he'll potentially go Hive, or he might actually go Swarmers. Swarmers are really good versus mech. He's going to be stopping this drop
but they're
happening, by the way, in
also
the main base.
hard to use, and we see that there's a huge difference in drones. But
here comes the Blue Flame Aliens, or the Blue Flame Hellbats. They do manage to snag a total of 2, but we have another drop going down here in the 3rd base, and these guys, they actually manage to pay for themselves a lot better. Killing, he's going to be getting quite a few kills on this one. Ooh, 2 more fall down, and even got that last one. So he did manage to kill a total of like 10 drones in the 3rd base there of InterWill.
Yeah, but it does the correct thing. He expands and he forces your opponent to not expand. But these roaches aren't going to do much. They're going to lay it by a minute or so, because the rest of the Terran army is just going to march down and like, hello, how are you? Let me siege tank you to death. But still, it's a valuable few minutes that he actually gains on that. But where are these SVs going? No,
they're going to be setting up turrets here to take that base. And right now, the mutas are destroying the rocks to the 4th base. There is actually a Banshee still here, like in the base here.
It's sneaking around.
That's really cute. I think that he's forgotten about it. Oh man. That pilot can't be happy.
No. I usually do that as well. I forget about units, but I do use the select all units button.
Oh,
so
I hate that. I hate that button. Like, for me, like it fucks me up because I have like war prisms and like probes and shit placed out across the map.
No, it's more funny if you select everything and then just press A, and everything would just run through the opponent's defense. It's a good button. Oh, it's my win button. I use it all the time.
Anyway, we have the Hive completer for InterWill, and he's getting a few cryptos. I think these are going to be Broodlords.
That's a lot of Thors.
Oh wow! Holy shit!
That's I don't know. It's Have you seen Thor 2, by the way?
No, is it a good film?
It's a good film.
Is
so
it?
you should probably
You know, I haven't
yeah.
seen the first Thor either.
All right, you should see that as well.
Yeah, I should.
Yes.
Anyway, we have a total of 8 Thors here with 3-3 soon to finish. We have...
Swarm Hose also. One Swarm Hose.
Okay, we have 2 Banshees and a total of 2 Ravens. They do have Secret Missiles. He's making Vikings now, and he's making more Thors, and yeah, he's just going crazy with these upgrades.
Yeah, it feels like both players are just waiting to get max.
Oh yeah, I just realized that with the buff to mech, your armor it scales on air and ground mech units, so it's really, really good. But here we have InterWill coming in here with these Mutalisks, and he could actually end up killing this command center. Now rakvatten is moving his entire army to the right hand side of Aquilon Waste, but his army is slow and lumbering. It is like the German tank units during the Battle of Kursk. Really slow, no fuel.
I wasn't there, so I don't really know, but please tell me.
Oh, well, I read a lot of history, and the Germans got completely destroyed by the Soviet Mutalisks.
As these roaches were. But it's...
communist roaches.
He actually
killed
the command center, so that was a good snipe. He actually lost a few roaches.
He's up one base now, which he wants to be. But we have 3-3 mech versus no upgrades. There are no upgrades on InterWill's army.
But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see Artos versus Mech. It's the grand battle, and here we go. Let's see how this goes.
Bunch of mutas, a few lings. This army is so small. Both players are maxed, but there are a bunch of... Oh my god, these Broodlords aren't going to do anything. There's just too much. The Corruptors are dealing with the air units. But he's a 3-3, and he is using the Punisher Cannon as well, dealing ridiculous damage to all of these Broodlords.
I think it was a nice play there by InterWill by using his Corruptors to solidify away the Seeker Missiles and none.
Did we actually see any Seeker Missiles go down?
Yeah, there were actually 3 Seeker Missiles fired.
Oh, okay. And everything does fall there, and I think that rakvatten is going to be taking
this game. It is roast and toasting time into InterWill's base. There's going to be a feast tonight, and the meal of the night is going to be toasted Zerg. So that's the GG, and InterWill... no, sorry, it's rakvatten who takes home the first win. It's a classic Terran versus Zerg matchup. And how are your predictions for the actual next game? Is InterWill going to mix it up something?
We'll see. As these guys, I don't know. They have a lot under their up their sleeve. I believe you could do a lot of different things.
Yeah.
When you're not super high tier, it's difficult to read your opponent.
Yeah, but it feels it's much easier to actually mix up your game.
I think it's going to be difficult responding,
yeah.
like when you scout things. But we'll see. The second map is going to be Polar Night.
Oh,
very tiny map. It's a good Zerg map.
Yes,
it's also a good Terran map. It's a horrible map for Protoss, but we have none of that.
No, we don't care about your Protoss shenanigans, your cannon rushing, whatever you do to win. 4-gate all-in player. Something. But so I think that I hope Albert cheeses. If Albert, if you can hear me, cheese.
You mean if he's stream cheating?
Yeah, he's sniping the stream inside the actual booth.
InterWill stream cheating live from the event.
Yeah, it's actually inside. If you haven't seen, you have seen the stage. The players are actually inside the booths.
That is pretty sick.
Yeah, so
that is so
really
MLG.
Cool. So they're sitting inside their small booth, nervous, sweating, waiting for the opponent. You don't know how much pressure these players are under. We don't know either. We can just speculate and mock them.
Okay, guys. We're going to be coming into the second game in this best of 5 series between rakvatten and InterWill.
Yes.
InterWill is UniSL's. He's part of our crew, isn't he?
Yeah, he's working with PR. And if you're hearing this, InterWill, this is not good PR. You need to win.
Okay. Well, let's jump into the second game then.
All right.
It is Polar Night. Yeah.
And once again at the middle top position of the Polar Nights map, we have InterWill playing Zerg in red.
Yeah, and Denner currently up 1-0 in the best of 5. He is the blue Terran. He is rakvatten. It's a very sounds so Swedish. I hope to see cheese because it's always I love seeing lower league cheese. It's just beautiful.
What kind of cheese? Cheddar?
Oh, 1111. The best Korean cheese.
Korean cheese. Didn't you listen about stereotyping stuff? You know,
I don't think
you
that
could have said
cheese doesn't feel like it's an Asian thing. Like it sounds like it's cheese is like a French thing or a Danish thing. No, like
a Danish
no,
thing.
it's not. I'm sorry.
Beer is a Danish
It's a
thing.
f- it's a
Sausage
it's a French thing. Cheese is a French thing.
Yeah.
It's not a Korean thing. So, but I don't think we're going to be seeing any of that.
I think we had this discussion before
About
cheese.
Really?
Yes,
Did
I
we?
think we did. And I think we agreed on cheddar was a good cheese.
I love cheddar.
Yeah, I do too. But enough about cheddar and cheese, and back into the game. There's not that much happening right now because both players are just aiming to getting a biggest economy as possible.
However, InterWill is going for the 13-12 build.
Dun dun dun.
It's like you go speed and just pump speedlings, or you go for slowlings and banelings.
Yeah.
Or you go like with a speed and like late banes. But you won't have too much like mineral economy. But we'll see what InterWill decides to do. This is brilliant. I hope he's super aggressive and goes speedling all in, because rakvatten is going for a CC first.
That would be a bit weird for InterWill because he's not an aggressive person in real life. But he might be that in game. He
Like
might be a
he's
super aggressive
living
person.
out his all of his frustrations, his anger at society.
His inner desire. He's just pushing his rage on his opponent.
Yeah, he's like, because he can't do it in real life, he wants to slay nerds.
Exactly. So when you're watching the interviews after the game, look for that fire burning in InterWill's eyes.
Yeah, and like his blood-covered knuckles as he goes over to the other booth and just beat. No, okay, that's. Anyway, rakvatten is getting gas, so he could get a Reaper, or he could go for Reactor Hellions. But we see InterWill going for keeping guys on gas, so probably banelings, and he's
Yes,
getting.
it is.
He's like not making any more drones.
Is it going to be a one base thing?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a one base thing, like one base baneling bust.
Nope.
Come on,
or not.
InterWill, come on. Oh, man. Why? Okay.
I'm sorry, Lucas. You were wrong.
I was wrong.
Once again, you were wrong.
I was wrong once again.
Yes.
Well, he's got a few lings coming out.
Yeah, but it might
no, wait,
go
he's
for
got 4 lings and he's making doors again.
It might go for a bust anyway, so it
I
all
hope
comes
so.
down when the baneling nest comes down.
You mean if?
If.
I mean, he's at 100 gas now.
And he do love roaches.
He likes roaches, you know. Okay, but we see right now, rakvatten is getting a factory up. He's not started a reactor yet. He actually, his first gas was spent on that factory. He's going to be going up to 50 now, so he should be able to, he should lift the CC and just go and land it. Yeah, there we go, with the reactor as well. And,
more Zerglings coming in, and here are the roach warrens. So I said before, he loves roaches, so it's going to be that as well as now. And if I were him, I would expand once more, as I said the last game, and go for a full all-in 3-base roach attack.
A roach.
I don't know if that's a thing or a build, but
I have no idea. Like it actually, it sounds like a thing, but it sounds like a thing that would be bad. But it could be good because if you throw it, like if you hit your opponent off guard, then like if your opponent isn't ready. Yeah. Everything is good.
It is actually
it's like you come in with like a Banshee, a Raven, 2 Hellions, a Reaper, and a Marauder, and like your opponent has no idea what the fuck is going on. Now we see for the first time that rakvatten is actually making Widow Mines, the bane of every single Zerg player. We'll see how InterWill decides to deal with that.
Yeah. And it's interesting to see that they actually have 6 Zergling guarding the expansion there.
Oh,
and I feel that but it's a good thing
they
because he needs, then he forces rakvatten to build more Marines just to chase them off, and he can do some light harassment.
He could actually, but with these 4 Marines, he could just move down and kill everything, especially with his Widow Mine. Like Widow Mines are so good. Now we see InterWill though. He did transfer drones, which I think is a good thing. He's getting a lair now, or his lair actually started. This Widow Mine is gonna. Oh, okay. Jackpot. You got every single link.
Wow, that's a hero Widow Mine. Good for you. 6 kills.
Fucking Widow Mine.
Did you hear? I think they're nerfing them in the next patch.
No, actually, you know, I don't think it's a nerf. It's like not a nerf. They reduced the splash damage. So it's still enough damage to kill like 15 lings in one detonation, but now you can't run the speedlings into a bunch of Marines and actually deal a lot of damage to the Terran. Like, so it's an indirect buff.
Wow, you sound so angry when you say that.
Well, it's because I like hate Widow Mines.
All right.
I think they're so stupid. Now, rakvatten is going for his super late natural, standard metagame, with a 3rd CC as well, and a single engineering bay. Like, he's getting double army guns, he's gonna go mag. But InterWill now, double engineering, evolution chamber, and a spine, and a roach warren. I have no idea what either player is doing, except that the turn is going mag.
Yeah, one is mech and one is building roaches. That's the deal of the day.
But there are no roaches out yet.
No, but he's gonna do it. I can sense it in the future.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay. Well, he's gonna need something because there might be pressure coming shortly. That means we have a bunch of Marines coming out and wait. Hellbats. And
But still, he can't build that
Tenshi.
many roachers now. He needs the economy up and rolling, and these drones need to be rallied on the minerals. Drones,
well,
go for the minerals.
Hellion's coming in
there we go.
Hellion's trying to come in. No, says the queens.
Yes.
You have to pay what is that in Swedish? Trängselskatt to get in here.
Yes, indeed.
10 million minerals. Now we have Banshees coming out here with Cloak. Or Cloak is about to finish, and 1-1 has already been started. I think that rakvatten go for the super fast upgrade is kind of nice. And he's taking this really weird third base as well.
Yeah, and preemptive turrets, always good to have. You
Yep.
know, you never know what flying stuff may be coming into your base.
But we see InterWill skipping the Spire tech entirely. He's taking additional gas right now, and he's making a few more drones, getting Glial Constitution and an Infestation Pit.
Ooh, I'm
Are we
hoping
gonna
for
be seeing
swarm hosts.
Yeah, I
I'm
hope so.
hoping for mass swarm hosts. That was so
Yeah.
cool. That is actually a hard counter to mech.
Yeah, swarmers are really good to versus mech.
Yeah.
But if Terran gets up a bunch of ravens and drops seeker missiles, you don't want to be getting ravens super early. But if you build up a stable economy and you don't get completely crushed and suffer a lot of damage from the swarm host / whatever pressure,
Yes.
if you manage to just max, you can just stomp the shit out of whatever Zerg has if they don't build the correct composition. But now we have these units checking about a few roaches as well, looking for those Hellions. I
Yeah, rakvatten is doing a double expansion thingy.
by
that's
the
brave.
by the ice.
Yes.
behind his base. Do you think this is going to be a planetary though? This third base that he's taken on the far right-hand side of the map, that is super exposed.
No, I think the right one is going to be a planetary because
Yeah.
the ones in the back, InterWill's not going to check it unless you have Overlord coming out.
Oh, the
And,
roaches were passing the Hellions. Were just they were knocking on. Or no, not knocking. They just bumped into each other, and then this Banshee comes and it's like you're on the tube. You're taking you're taking the tube, and then these super aggressive guys come in, and you think they're gonna beat the shit out of you, and nothing happens, and then this old lady whacks you in the face with her umbrella, and that's the Banshee. Anyway, Spore Crawler.
how often does that happen to you?
Every single fucking day. Everyone are so racist in this country. Now we
Yes,
have
of course.
these Banshees coming in. The Spore Crawler did burrow, so they said, fuck you, get out.
Yep. And I feel like rakvatten is really exploiting us is a bad word, but
It is a bad
he's using
It's
the
like you guys exploiting me.
yeah, the full upgrades of the new mech build when it can build both upgrades for air and ground at
It's
the
so
same
good
time.
though. It's really good. You know what? I wish I had. Oh, never mind. I have Protoss shields. They affect my.
Yeah, why don't you use those Protoss shields?
Because EMP is good. Now InterWill is taking his third base, but he's gonna be. He'll find himself in a pretty bad economical position as compared to his Terran opponent. Once he realizes that his opponent is actually gonna be at 4 bases. Now these roaches are coming in. There's a mine and a bunker and a tank and 2 Marines and 4 Hellbats. This is actually this army can actually stop about nothing.
Yeah.
If he just decided to move the front, but tanks are pretty scary, and I understand if InterWill feels a bit
well, they're loud.
They're very loud.
Yes.
Maybe roaches are sensitive to sound. I don't know.
If they're ears, I don't know.
Do you think Zerg units, would it make sense? They must have ears, right?
I don't know. Maybe the observer can check if roaches
they communicate
have
with
ears.
this hive mind thing. They have the overmind, which controls them.
Yes,
And
that is the ears. All right, but still, the defense is holding. We are probably going to see a lot of swarmers soon. A bunch of swarmers
Yeah, I
actually in
hope so.
production.
Oh, there's a
And-
single one.
But there's one thing this army needs right now that InterWill needs to build, and that is a Nidus swarm. Because
A Nidus?
yeah, because the swarmers are so slow.
Oh yeah.
If you build a
that makes
Nidus
sense.
at the front line or somewhere you can actually spawn from, he can easily go back and forth and retreat directly into the Nidus.
That is correct. That is actually I didn't think of that. That's a very good thing to mention.
That is
we
why
have
I am
the-
a Zerg player and you're a Protoss player.
We have Enduring Locusts finishing up now, and a few extra. What do they call swarm hosts coming in there? Now, finally, we see these I mean, Hellbats firing at ice. They should just melt that shit really quickly. But they're actually not going to be doing
It's
that.
rocks.
Oh my god!
Rock
Look at
ice.
he's walling off with 4 racks, so he might be going mech bio.
Ooh.
We'll see.
I don't think so. It's just for the wall off. But
Yeah,
here
most
are
likely,
the swarm
but
hosts.
you never know.
No, true. Yeah, that's true. I could
You
switch
never know.
over. some
So here we
weird
have
way.
swarms coming across the map, 6 of them to be
And
exact.
I called it the right one planetary. Yes.
There. Okay, but that was a super late planetary. That was like he had like a window of like 3 minutes to just go kill that. But yeah, InterWill now posturing outside his opponent's base. We have mech units there, and gonna be looking at it's double Hellbat drop. Here come the locusts. Actually, pretty slow off creep.
Yes, they are. And if he could be playing very smart if he put up a Nidus Worm, put in a queen, you know, move the creep forward, putting up defenses. And there's actually not that much. The
Banshees! There's nothing that shoots up, and he's gonna drop right on top of those. This is carnage.
Oh, but it died really quickly.
Okay, I am joking. This isn't carnage. The scan dissipated. There is no carnage. Okay, there might be carnage when Swarmers start. Okay, there is a little carnage.
When the Raven comes out.
Okay, when the Raven comes out, there's gonna be carnage, but until then, it's gonna be like...
Alright. Still, I see that rakvatten has the better economy. He's working on 4 bases, when InterWill has 3 bases, and that is never a good thing. But here comes another drop in the mineral line. He's gonna see 2 blue flames burning their way. Yeah, the Hellbat's gonna burn their way through the mineral line, and these drones need to go.
Drones, run! Okay, that was a pretty good shot. And now the roaches are coming back. The medevac did fall, so there's no escape. You can't leave. Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of roaches. He really loves his roaches.
He has 38 roaches right now to 10 Hellbats, 3 tanks, 7 marines, and 2 Thors. The army of rakvatten is actually not that impressive, but his bank, however, is very impressive. That is a big trust fund.
Yes, it is.
Do you think he's just gonna like? Maybe he wants to just
retirement.
No. Like, it's like when you have a big sum of money. Like he's just gonna get like lots of money from interest.
Yeah. Well, nice positioning of those Hellbats. They're actually protecting
he could open he could open like a bank account, Fastrente-konto.
Yes.
And just live off that for the rest of his life.
All right. We also see that the actual creep spread is working slowly its way forward,
very
edging
slowly.
away. Yeah, really slowly.
These swarmers are still here, and they have rallied. Like their locusts are going back to the tower. I don't know why he's doing that.
It's mind games, Lucas. It's mind games.
These mind games are actually like so high level that they, I don't know. Like my brain my brain melts when I watch this kind of StarCraft. I think like we're gonna be seeing a scan coming down here though, or we're gonna see nothing coming down here though. Actually,
well, he can easily just.
Here comes the Raven.
And
okay, 1, 2. There we go.
Run away!
Run! It's just they're so slow.
Yeah, they're slowly edging away across the map.
Imagine if they if Blizzard let you got an upgrade with swarm host speed. We have a bunch of hydras as well, and we have grooved spines being researched and hypnotized carapace, which is overload speed. A bunch of blue flame aliens coming into the 3rd base as well of InterWill. But this medevac, he's going to fly into spores and he's going to get shot down.
Yes, he will. I'm really into Zerg play that gets the overload speed really quickly, but because it gives you so big of an edge when it comes to scouting, because the overloads can be everywhere, and it's what are they doing? What are the overlords doing? They're slowly.
Oh, this is the flight of the Concords.
It's the flight of the big. Oh, it's gonna be a drop. It's a doom drop.
They're such beautiful, majestic creatures. They're like the eagles.
Yeah, but still. The actual overload speed is done now, but
look at this Zerg. It actually looks really fucking scary.
Yeah, it does.
And now with the Enduring Locusts, he's going to be starting to whittle away at the... rakvatten right now needs to siege up all of these tanks at the back. And actually, a single Hellion does fall. And now his swarmers have been cost efficient.
Yeah, but
like
there's something happening. There's a huge small. It's a drop going on back in InterWill's base.
A huge small drop.
Huge small drop where he actually got cleaned up, but he got a lot of drones there. But there's not much to mine.
InterWill has 28 drones. That's actually a really low drone count.
Yeah, but he's just on 2 base economy, and his naturals are soon going to be mined out, so it's not in a good position. He needs to quickly expand or finish his opponent super quick.
We even have high tank, siege tanks here on the high ground. And rakvatten is going to come in here, and he's probably going to be dropping a few secret missiles. 1, 2, 3, there they go.
Move!
And here they come in, and they're actually coming under fire. The entire army of InterWill is coming under siege tank fire, and a lot of those swarmers did fall. He's only down to a total of 4 now, down from 8.
Yes.
So let's top of those.
Still, InterWill has a lot of money banked, so he's not in that bad position. He can actually just produce a couple of more swarm hosts and go for a bigger attack. Still, but this defense is so good by rakvatten, it's like charging into a steel wall. And how do you beat that?
This is kind of like MVP mech.
But the thing is, you know what's done? The actual the Overlord drop. The
Is he actually gonna? No, he doesn't have drop yet. He doesn't have drop.
Didn't he
Yes,
research that?
he has speed. He has speed. Okay, here come the Ravens. More secret missiles going down. Okay, Hydralisks are good, but now these missiles, bam, killing a lot of this shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of swarm hosts actually dying right now, but it's
What does InterWill do?
I don't know. I think he needs to do the drop. He needs to
he needs
move
the
into
expo. He needs the expo.
Well, that's first, but
yeah, prioritize expo.
if he actually moves in and drop inside Rakvatten's base, there's not much he can do. He can just, well, sure, he can move up his Thors, but the rest of his army is so slow there's not much he can do. But now he actually discovered the right base, and look at the swarm. The swarm is moving out.
They're slowly making their way across the map. Well, I really don't like this positioning of all these overlords. Now Rakvatten is moving out, clearing this up, and he's going to kill all of these overlords, actually, if InterWill is not careful. Even a queen coming out, she wasn't part of the action too, but she's going to regret it when she comes out. Here we have Concave being set up here.
I don't know about that mule drop, but...
Denied.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at this. There's a... SCB is fighting a queen in the middle of the map. Oh, that's cheating. But right now, InterWill needs to fall back and potentially start fighting to stay in this game. He borrows again. A bunch of roaches and hydras are moving in, but they cannot eat too many tank volleys.
No, they cannot, but...
all of these secret missiles that are going to be going down soon, by the way. 1, 2, 3.
Move away!
2, 3 slow, 5U. He's running his swarmos into the Hellbats, like detonate on top of them. That was actually really cool.
Well, it's not a bad move. Still, he could have saved 2 of them, but yeah, it's a bit of a waste of units. And Rakvatten is really banking up on his mineral and gas right now, whereas InterWill is really running low on his minerals. So right now he's thinking about, hey, maybe I should expand it really earlier.
Yeah, he should have like doubled. He needed to establish bases and economy up because he's still stuck. Okay, never mind. He made a bunch of extra drones. But I mean, at this point, upgrades-wise, we have InterWill at 2-1 compared to 3-2 mech.
Yeah. It's a huge, you know, when going for upgrades, it's one of the most important thing in the whole game because it gives you such an edge in every encounter if the game drags on, which it has right now.
Okay, so Rakvatten sees this, by the way, because he does control the Sunlocker Towers, and we might see the Seeker Missiles going down. 1, 2, 3. Most of the Ravens do fall, but actually InterWill's splitting up his army decently, and this Concave is actually pretty good.
Yes, it is.
Is he going to clear up? Okay, he does clear up most of these tanks. So every single siege tank has fallen. And now InterWill does have a big block of roaches here, and there are only 3 Thors and 2 tanks, and now InterWill is actually going to be backing off once again.
Yeah, but InterWill is in the lead. He has the supply count right now, but that's probably because of the roaches.
He's only in the lead because he has roaches.
Yes.
Roaches are very supply inefficient. Very supply inefficient.
But they're cute.
No, roaches are cute.
They are.
Zoglings are like
with
cute.
Tiny legs and antennas and stuff.
Do you know what's cute? I think infestors are cute. Like the way they you know.
Yeah, I know you love them running.
They run across like creep. But here we have a siege up, actually catching these tanks on siege, but the upgrades really shining through here for Rakvatten, and he's cleaning up all of these roaches fairly easily. And there's GG. InterWill does not have an economy to back this up. He cannot remax.
No, he cannot. That was quite of a long game, and it could have actually gone either way. I thought it was a good play by InterWill.
27 minutes.
Yeah, that is decent.
He made a lot of drones this game. He made a total of 91. Yeah, both players seemed a little bit indecisive in how to deal with things like that. I mean, it was right of him to go for swarm hosts.
Yeah,
but
he should have done it earlier. If he's done it much earlier as a build, that would have been much better. Still, both players are quite defensive. InterWill wasn't really the furious monster we actually, told everyone that he would be. He's actually a really nice person.
I haven't said anything. Like,
no, it's me. I'm saying that. But
you've hyped everyone up for this.
Yes, I did. But he's actually a really kind player, and I think he showed that in this game where he exploited the softer side of his opponent.
I'm so nice, so I'm not going to kill you yet.
Exactly. I'm going to give you the chance.
I wish that I was rewarded for being nice on ladder.
Yeah, me too. I always say GG because you're going to need it.
That's BM.
Oh, right. There's a difference? All right, so if you meet me on the ladder, tell me I'm a bad player and I shouldn't be playing the game. And then I will crush you. Anyway, so we're going to head into the third game. And what is the map?
Game 3
Yeah.
is going to be on Belcher Vestige.
A classic map.
I like Belcher. No, I hate Belcher. I used to like it, but I really hate it now.
Why? It's a classic
It's a difficult map. Like it's a good map for Zerg, and I think it's difficult to take a third base. It's just because I'm bad though, and I'm sad because I'm bad.
You're sad because you're bad.
Yeah, it
All
makes
right.
me mad. Anyway,
Everybody, Tenshi with the rhymes.
yeah, dropping sick rhymes.
Yes, indeed.
Anyway.
Yes. So, in the bottom right corner, we have the red player InterWill playing Zerg. Right now, building a bunch of drones.
Yep. And his opponent currently up 2-0 in this series. It is the blue Terran Rakvatten.
Did he?
Mind
Yes.
you.
Did you use rakvatten this morning?
I didn't even shave because I forgot to.
Oh yeah, you did. All right. I didn't either. So, but
no, you've got this beard going on. This beard thing going on for you.
it's called a manly beard. Maybe we heard of it.
Oh yeah, in aeons past, old
Yes.
the tales of old.
Yes. It's my monkey fur.
That sounds disgusting. Anyway.
Welcome to UniSL, where we are disgusting. Okay, so moving into the game.
Don't drag me into this.
Well, we're a team, dude. All right, so we're seeing that InterWill is not going for the. Is he going for the same build as last time? I think he should go directly into an hatchery, and he.
Hatch first.
not.
He might be. Look, like so far, it does look like he's going to go for a 15 hatch. Rakvatten go for 1 Rax. I would like it if Rakvatten went for like double Rax Reaper, and InterWill in response like expanded and defended, and then went for Baneling all in. I'd really want InterWill to just go all in, like with Speedlings and Banes, or like anything like that. And he does hatch first. So
because everything,
good job.
Yeah, because anyway, everything we've seen from Rakvatten is this quite defensive build, and if you're going for an early Baneling attack, that's going to be a quite hard counter to that. So I feel like that could be a good, but the thing is this the build that InterWill is going to use all the time? Is this his ladder build that he's using? Or is... Wait.
Is he going to go for a third hatch?
Oh my
third
god, I
hatch
hope
before
he will.
Yeah. Oh, he makes a heart with the rally. InterWill showing some love.
Oh my god, I told you he's a nice guy.
But you know what's going to happen now?
He's not going to be a nice guy.
No. InterWill is going to be... He's gotten himself a one-way ticket on the pain train.
Yes.
Because there's a Reaper coming out.
Yes, it is. And actually, you called it. Good job on that. It's the Reaper. Well, you actually said every possible build for Terran ever, so you called everything, so it doesn't really matter. But
if we see a second Reaper here for Rakvatten, I wouldn't actually be too surprised. Double Reaper can, fairly common.
Yeah.
But we see a Reactor and a natural CC, most likely. If InterWill does not take too much damage / lose too much mining time from this, I mean, with that extra hatchery, he's going to be in a great economical position. His spawning pool halfway done.
Yes. And the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, when this Reaper is moving into InterWill's base, we're going to see a fantastic dance of the drones, where the drones are trying to avoid getting shot by the Reaper. And wow, is he actually going to scout this? Yes, he is. He's going to see the third and like,
I think it's a bit. I think you shouldn't like reveal that you've actually seen it, and then you hit him with like a larger force, or like with at least a couple of extra units. Now we have 2 Queens in production and 4 Zerglings here for InterWill. So InterWill is looking fairly good as of now, and he should just put guys on gas and he'll look even better.
Here we go. Here's the dance of the drones.
He's actually microing back there. Oh, he's gonna lose that guy. No. Okay, goodbye.
Yeah.
Here come the Lings out though.
1 drone, not that bad.
Factory coming out. This Reaper has not been cost efficient yet. He needs to kill a second drone, or maybe even 3 because 50 gas.
Exactly.
Natural CC finish campaign for Rakvatten though, and 3 hatcheries done if for InterWill, who is right away going for a Roqueforn. Is this going to be defensive or is it going to be aggressive? We have
It's going to be aggressive. He loves Roach. I said before.
Are you sure?
It is his thing. He builds he builds a lot of roaches, and. Well, it's going to be interesting to see if he actually, manages to mass into that huge amount of roaches he needs. And I think rakvatten is really going to anticipate that, so he's going to build a quick wall, go for siege tanks, and then try to just defend for the upcoming roach rush that he's going to face very, very soon. Well, in the next minutes or so. But
I really want InterWill to make like up to maybe 50 drones and then just like swarm his opponent with roaches or anything. Just like InterWill, can you just like go kill him?
Or it's Spire. He could just play mind games and build a Spire.
You go Spire when you have 23 drones. Wow, so next gen.
Oh my god, it's like Space Duck. What the? Oh.
V. No. This is disgusting. Like, we're supposed to be professional, and then Space Duck is just ruining everything. Can we just kick this guy off the team?
No, he's doing a great job. Good job, Space Duck. You're one of us.
Maybe we should send him to space.
That's a duck.
Like, put him in a shuttle. And
yeah. rakvatten is doing a standard. He's going for the double upgrades very, very soon, as he's actually invested.
He's going to go. He's going bio.
What is this?
He's going bio this game. Double engineering bay and a third CC should be popping down shortly. However, no, he does not give a shit. He's getting a second Drax and even a third Drax with reactor. First medevac out. That's a very quick medevac, and he does have a single Reaper and 3 Marines. Bunker coming up now. These 4 aliens are going to be coming in here, and they can kill roughly nothing.
Yeah, and they're at the third base right now, trying to toast and stuff.
Oh, so close.
Oh, I actually got one. Not bad.
Yeah, I picked off Hell.
Yeah, and here, so the roach is going to be massing in. The thing is that, do you do you put all of your larvae into drones right now, or do you try to mass up as many roaches as possible? I would go for drones.
Yeah, same. It's like, you know, it's difficult to mass an army when you barely have an economy.
Yes, it is. So InterWill needs to actually saturate all of his bases, and then he can actually go for a bigger attack, because right now rakvatten is aiming everything into unit production.
Well, he's actually not. It's actually correct, the thing you say there, because he's not making SCVs. None of our players are actually going economy. Now 5 more drones here for InterWill and Delaire. Still, he has this little issue where he has like roaches stuck by their hatcheries. Maybe he hasn't grouped them all together.
He was super supply blocked, and he did what I did. He's like marking the larvas and like, I'm gonna build 5 overlords or 10.
Anyway, with the roaches in the middle of the map, not doing anything, and the second bunker being dropped here for rakvatten. He's a bit scared of anything happening. False racks as well. He's only now adding additional reactors. He's going to be sticking on a single tech lab. Stim just finished, by the way. And he's going to be having 1-1, so he'll have an upgraded advantage. Now, InterWill, though, he is actually going a little crazy with drones. Finished. 11 just finished. Taking additional gas. So, InterWill, keep it up. You're doing a good job, man.
I think this build is actually a lot better than all of the builds he's done before.
InterWill?
Yeah, it's really solid build. He's got a lot of roaches, he's got a lot of production, he's got a lot of economy going. And rakvatten is now, he needs to actually defend the huge attack that's going to come very, very soonly with all of these going. They're going, on a tour. But anyway, he needs to actually counter the attack that is going to come with all the roaches. If he can manage that, he will be in a great position. If not, he will be dead. So that's the 2 options he got.
Glio Constitution on the way. That is the roach speed upgrade, ladies and gents. So to you guys, roaches have an upgrade, which gives them more movement speed. And it's actually really good for when you want to be aggressive. Slow roaches are probably some of the worst units in the game, because they're just so slow. You can kite them with anything.
Yeah.
But anyway, we have quite a few roaches coming out here for InterWill. He's up to a total of 25, but there are 6 marauders and 4 medevacs. So, and especially running into this bunker line is not anything I'd advise. But we have these double medevacs, though, with bio units fully loaded.
Those are spotted, so good job there for InterWill. Actually saw them coming, and he's gonna put up a bunch of roaches here just to defend. So I feel that those not gonna do anything at all. So a good play by InterWill once again.
Yep.
I feel he's stepping up this game. Is this really InterWill play?
He is, but
can somebody check his booth? Is it really there, or is it a
like someone else playing? No, but however, his economy is pretty bad. He's at 40 drones. You can't expect to build an empire with such a small economy.
Many emperor has said that.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
You need more than 40 drones.
Yeah.
It's like it's been proven throughout history several times.
A couple of banelings should be thrown into this mix. Banelings are always good, especially against bio.
Yeah, like roaches don't fare too well against pure bio. They don't. Like roach hydra can do decent depending on the attack angle and stuff like that. If there's a like decisive Widow Mine count or anything or tanks involved, but just like Ling Roach is probably one of the worst compositions that that Zug has against Bio.
Yes, it is. It's everything is so fragile or slow or die fast. So it's not really efficient against Mass Marine or Mass Marauder. So yeah, sure, you need something to do that huge splash damage, and you need either, Banelings or you need.
Could squeeze out Infestors if you're
Yeah,
cute enough.
Infestors.
Anyway, look at this. InterWill moving 1 million roaches to the third base to defend this drop. He does have a Spore Crawler as well, and there we see rakvatten. Like he sees.
Look at the creep spread.
that
Wow.
Yeah, wow, he's actually doing a pretty good job.
Yeah.
He is definitely stepping up his game. InterWill does not want to go down without a fight.
Yeah. And here comes a drop at the middle base right now.
No, that's a
okay.
A single Hellion is going on a scouting mission.
All right.
This guy's he's a Navy SEAL.
Did he actually got any good information on that? I didn't feel there was not much
Navy
to see.
SEAL had over 300 confirmed kills, and he was trained in guerrilla warfare. 49 drones.
Get that much.
49 drones to 38 SCVs. InterWill is very, very slowly making his economy better, or improving his economy, making his economy better. Jesus Christ, that was the worst English in the history of English.
Pain train. A lot of Marines and Marauders are moving across the map, and
Marvin.
Yep.
This is the pain train, and there is no lube.
No, there is not. But these roaches are doing a quite good job of actually killing a bunch of the Marines. But the Marauders are doing short work of all of these roaches. Are forced to retreat, but more of the Zergling forces are trying to mass up. And now InterWill noticed that I have no Baneling nests.
Yeah.
This is bad.
He has no upgrades, no Baneling nests. 1-1 is about to finish, though. But this is 2-2 Bio.
Yes, it is, and 2-2 Bio brings the pain to the Zerg player, especially if it's non-upgraded and has no Baneling. So we're gonna see, it's gonna be a
This is so
hold.
brutal. This is really brutal. This
Yes.
this is gonna be really brutal.
This is like 300. Hold!
Yeah, it's like beating 6-year-olds with sticks.
Yes, it is, and they're doing so much damage to all of the roaches. They can't take anything.
Good game, well played.
Yeah, there's the GG from InterWill. And rakvatten takes home the victory in this best-of-5 series.
Poor InterWill.
Yeah,
I feel sorry for him. Like, he really stepped up his play there, and it didn't really work out for him anyway.
But still, it was a great game played by both players. It's been fun to watching them. This is what University Star League is all about. Every player in every level is allowed to play and be able to come here, sit in a cool booth, be nervous, sweat a bit, and then battling out with their opponent in front of a huge audience.
Oh, because I'm here for Fubar, actually.
I'm
here to look at Fubar.
Yeah, okay. I'm not. I'm here to sit here in front of you at the caster desk, saying stupid things and making a fool of myself. Together here with my partner, Lucas.
Yep.
Yes, indeed. And
we're doing a pretty good job.
Yes. And I think we're going to hand it over now to one of the most handsomest man in esport. Take it away, Semler. Awkward moment, because they're... All right, we need to fill out some time. So, Tenshi, how did those noodles taste?
They were pretty good. They were cold, though. Like, they'd been sitting around for 2 hours.
You sound so sad. I feel sorry for you.
Because I paid EG Esports money for those noodles.
All right. Esports money. Okay. So we get the thumbs up from the control room. So right now we're heading over to the man with the most nicest shoes in the room. Take it away, Semler.
There we go. Hey, everybody. Okay. We're standing here, with a winner and a loser. And sadly, they're both winners in the end because they have such magnificent beards, but one of them won the series. And that is rakvatten. Congratulations, man, on your win. You're actually going to get a little bit of swag from Kingston, but, alrighty. How are you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great. Thanks.
Yeah, man, you looked really solid in there. And I was telling everybody, this guy's he's a man with a plan. He thinks that he can make mech work, and you actually did.
I'm making it happen.
You're making it happen. Dude. Well, clearly... Thors, man, they're the way to do it, huh?
Yeah, I love them.
You love them?
Especially against Mutalisks.
Against Mutalisks?
Yeah.
I know, that was kind of heartbreaking. You actually flew at one point your Mutalisk through the entire base, I think, and saw just about every Thor and turret in the game.
Yeah, I don't believe I've seen that many towers before.
Do you happen to watch Goody at all?
No.
Do you know who Goody is? Okay, he's
No.
a German mech player. He loves mech and he loves to sit and turtle. But like very patient play from you. You really just kind of like locked it down, didn't move, didn't really do anything, just sat there, and then you were like, I'm going to go kill you now.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Was that the game plan going into this series, knowing that he was playing Zerg?
Yeah, because I'm going mech and Blizzard kind of encourages to turtle.
Right.
So I guess it's a natural.
It's just a natural tendency.
Yeah.
You know,
Natural
sit,
way to go.
curl up, wait. Okay. And how do you feel? You know, you played on the main stage, man. That was a big deal.
Yeah, but the games were rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't go my way.
I mean, that was pretty brutal. I think it's hard to get, you know, more brutal than 0-3.
Yeah.
Are you gonna sleep tonight? You gonna be all right? Am I gonna find you in the bar later, curled around a whiskey bottle or something?
We'll see.
Oh yeah, I might join you if that's the case. Yeah,
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, it's all right. All right, cool. We'll keep each other company. All right, guys. Well, you know what's actually gonna happen now? I'm gonna send you over to the green room. We're gonna get a little bit more input with Njal and Fubar. But I think that's a good plan. Congratulations on your win, and I actually don't have anything to give you. So please, you'll probably get your swag over in the green room. So guys, thanks for the match.
Thanks.
All right, guys. So you heard it. We're going to head over to the green room now with our two co-hosts in the couch with the players, and that is Njal and Fubar. So don't go anywhere. We're going to hear more.
So, hi and welcome back to the... Kan ni sänka där borta? Kan någon sänka där borta? Tack. Hi and welcome back to the Players Lounge. We have with us a Zerg player from the competitive scene tomorrow. And your name is?
Emil, or as I go by my handle, Megashira.
Right, and you're playing for Playing with Fire. It's one of the best Swedish clans, I dare say. You have 2 players representative in the competitive match tomorrow. And do you have anything to say about those players?
Well, I'm quite sorry that I have to play my teammate in the quarterfinals. So right off the bat, I'll start off with a team kill. So I'm actually very, very nervous about that match because I know me and Lunar have played hundreds and hundreds of games against each other. So it really feels like we know each other inside and out. So it's going to be a lot of mind games.
A lot of mind games. So do you have any strat that you're going to use against him that you can say now?
No.
Don't say anything now. That is a mind game, by the way.
Yeah, but I have no clue. I'm just going to probably just play like I always do. I think that's the way to go.
Don't say that, though.
Well, maybe I won't. Don't know.
Maybe he won't.
Yeah.
So, anyways, do you have any... we just watched a Zerg versus Terran matchup. And being a Zerg player yourself, I imagine you have some input or some thoughts about it? Some thoughts about the games?
Well, yeah. I mean, I thought the Zerg was pretty inconsistent. Like on the game on Akilon, he went for a lot of drones.
Right.
But not many expansions. And on the other games, he went for not a lot of drones at all. So I think if he could find a middle path there with like just right number of drones and then focus on getting the right units mixture out, I think he'd be... I mean, I think he wasn't that far behind. Like, he did good builds in the games, and he definitely could have won some of them. So...
Yeah, and what do you think about the unit compositions that he had?
Well, I think Roaches overall against the Terran, I mean, there are some timings where you can do some stuff with them, but you shouldn't like go for Roaches as the only unit you make, because you need like advanced composition. Like eventually you need to take higher, get some Vipers are very strong if you're going for Roaches and so on. But just staying on Roaches isn't going to accomplish much.
That's true, but the Terran player was going mech though, so it's more likely that to go Roach, like pure Roach for a longer time when you're Zerg than if you play against a bio player.
Yeah, but I think you only use Roaches in that case like to defend like early two-base pushes. But you want to get to Swarm Hosts pretty quickly and then eventually Broodlords also pretty quickly.
And Vipers.
Yeah.
Depending on what...
exactly, they are very good against mech.
Yeah. Usually what I do, I'm a Zerg player too.
Yeah.
I like to go just standard Muta opening from 3 base. And then if I scout the mech, if I didn't know it before, I go for some Baneling defense if you go for that, you know, the all-in with Thor and Hellbats. And then after that, just Roach Swarm Host into Viper. That's a pretty standard way to play, and I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, and most importantly, like it's very important to deny the Terran from getting a 4th base, and if he even gets a 5th base, then it's going to be a really steep uphill, because then he can survive for so long, and he doesn't even need SCVs.
And that's why Akelon Waste is such a good map for mech.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you can just start trading off armies as Terran.
Exactly.
That's what you want to do, right?
And you know you're scared as Zerg when the Terran planes start throwing mech armies at you and still survives, because you're not supposed to do that. When you stop
but
one mech
I've
army,
lost
you
to
feel
all
good.
kinds of shit, like meching as Terran. I've lost to like pure Baneling and pure Mute as well.
That's some nasty shit.
Yeah, that's
remember
some
those
nasty,
games
yeah,
with like dual
that.
side or something like that?
I remember once I had like 10 Thors or something, and then a pure Mutaflock came in and magic boxed all of them. They died, and I was like, why? That was a bad memory.
Bad memories.
So anyways, about playing with fire, how long have you been a member of this clan?
For about 1.5 years now. I joined, I played Wings of Liberty for 3 days, and then I asked if I could join Playing with Fire when I was Diamond. And I mean, that's really the story of the team, really. Like in the beginning, we were all like Diamonds, and some of us were Low Masters, but then we're still like the same players. So we become gradually better and better, and even Luna now, that's now even Grandmaster.
Right.
So it's really like a really great story, and how the players been improving and really climbing.
And they were happy to accept another patch, Zerg?
Well, I don't know what how their reasoning went, but they let me in, and then since then I've been playing for them ever since.
That's good too, because a lot of teams now just like make clans, but they don't actually are a clan. You know, they don't practice together. You just have the tag and you don't do that much. It's nice to hear that Playing with Fire actually practice a lot to get it. Like you mentioned before, you played a lot with Lunar.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. The question is, are we going to get rakvatten here so we can talk a little about the games? Or do you feel you're good? Yeah, sure. Yeah, so just come over here.
Okay. Can we fit all 4?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah,
no
we can
problem.
definitely fit all 4.
Here we have the Swedish goodie.
The winner of the games. Congratulations, man. Well played. A fellow Terran. We're sitting on the Terran side of the sofa.
And we're going to have to do a 2 versus 2 then, later.
Yeah, we're going to have to do that, I think. So I have to say, as a Terran player, I like your style, man. Doing mech, it's something I rarely do myself, but it's nice to see it happen. Yeah,
no
there wasn't a question. Do you like mech?
Absolutely.
How long have you had your beard?
Well, it's kind of a Movember beard, or no shave November.
Are you serious? That's like 1 month's worth of beer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so
like
jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually very jealous.
And me too. I get the most feminine beard in the world.
Yeah,
so.
me too. I tried once saving for a mustache, but it turned out like tiny and black. It looked like I was 15 years old or so. And I already have a baby face. Maybe you can't know it, but I'm 25 years old. So, yeah.
Everyone's so surprised.
That's a huge surprise factor. Anyways, how did you feel about your opponent?
Well, I haven't met him before or but I gotta say that I think Zerg is my strongest matchup. So he shouldn't feel so ashamed of himself.
Right. So the player you were going to play, what was his name?
Xhabit, right? Xhabit.
Yeah.
He was a Zerg player also, right?
Oh, okay.
Oh, he was?
He was a Terran.
Oh, so he was a Terran? No, I was just asking.
So I don't remember for sure, but...
No, I'm just thinking maybe you was preparing
Maybe you just caught a lucky break and got a Zerg player.
I was going to ask if you were preparing for another matchup and you had to play Zerg and you were a bit pissed about that, but since you didn't even know what race he was, I'm guessing that's not the case.
No.
No. All right, so you went mech the first 2 games, but then you decided on Belcher to go bio. What was your reasoning?
Well, some people might think that mech is could be kind of boring. You know, the turtling and everything, just sitting at your base for half an hour or something like that. So yeah, I just wanted to try some bio as well.
Yeah, you played it pretty nice. Like the fear when you see a player play one style always is that they don't know how to play another style, and that can, especially in tournaments, that make them weak. But your bio was almost as strong as your mech, so that was really good.
I liked it when you were at to like 2-2 bio against 0-0 roaches.
Yeah, I've never been so sad in my life.
No.
Not a
That was
single
kind of hilarious.
bio, not a single Marine or Marauder
Yeah,
died,
no.
and all the roaches went to pieces.
Poor roaches.
Yeah, poor roaches. Rest in pieces. Do you have any finishing questions?
No, I think I'm fine.
I think I'm fine as well. I think we're going to heading into a break now.
Yes, let's head into a
and
break.
thank you guys for joining us on the couch.
Thank
And
you.
see you soon.